DS is planning to rapidly double up in the SUV market with a smaller sibling for the new DS7 Crossback, and our spies have caught the new small crossover, likely to be called the DS3 Crossback, on camera for the first time in the hands of PSA engineers. The upcoming Mini Countryman and Audi Q2 rival from Citroen's premium sub-brand is currently undergoing winter testing in cold conditions. It's an important step in the car's development, ahead of it arriving in British DS showrooms at the beginning of next year. With a reveal still some way off, the pre-production mule spied here still wears an extensive disguise, but the overall shape of the vehicle is plain to see. The pictures suggest that the profile of the DS7 Crossback will be shrunk into a smaller form factor, while the rest of the vehicle should mix existing DS3 styling cues with elements of the fresher design language exhibited on the DS7 Crossback. Our exclusive images preview just how it could look when the covers come off. The new car will vie with the next generation Peugeot 208 to be the first model based on parent company PSA all-new small CMP platform. As such, an all-electric version could be on the cards too, as the CMP platform has been designed and engineered with electrification in mind. Speaking at the Tokyo Motor Show last year, Eric Apode, DS Executive Vice President with responsibility for research and development, gave the strongest official hint yet that a small DS SUV is being lined up. Out of the 650,000 cars DS has sold since 2010, two-thirds have been the DS3. Apode said, "Of course, we need to cash in on the large amount of customers who have bought into DS through the DS3 over the past 6 or 7 years." He continued, "Beyond that, we also see and recognize the evolution of the markets. We can see the same with Mini. The likes of the Countryman SUV are booming while the 3-door hatchback sales are decreasing. It's the same for Audi too. So let's say that what we have in mind is to be where the most profitable vehicles and where the volumes are, without forgetting the DS3 customers. On the next generations of small DS you will find a lot of elements, including personalization, limited editions and so on, which have already been launched by the DS3. Apode also confirmed that the next small DS would use the CMP chassis, and added, "The fresh platform will be key for us to attack new segments." The model is unlikely to be a direct replacement for the existing DS3. This car will continue to be sold alongside the newcomer until at least the end of the decade, albeit with infotainment upgrades as well as further special editions. However, Auto Express understands that another DS Super Mini is not one of the 6 new models promised by 2023, and that no concrete plan for such a vehicle exists. Beyond that point, the DS3 Crossback will be PSA's first small car to make use of the electrified version of the chassis parts, called eCMP, and that means DS will be able to offer the Crossback as a pure EV as well. Figures published by DS show the car will have a 114 bhp electric motor and a 50 kWh battery that gives a range of 280 miles. This version is likely to arrive soon after the conventionally powered editions, because PSA has already said that the first eCMP car, which, by rights, will be the DS3 Crossback, will reach showrooms in 2019. It'll join a plug-in hybrid version of the DS7 Crossback and DS electrified lineup. The DS7 Crossback is the first vehicle to properly embody the 4 core values that have been laid out for the separate DS brand: design, comfort, French luxury and technology. Eric Apode admitted that several of its design features would end up on all of the forthcoming new models. There are some key elements, such as the front and rear lights, and the grille, that are fundamental. He said, "We will repeat them across the range to give a family feeling. Our new family will look closer together than the DS3, DS4 and DS5.